Imagine this. It's 1940. Adolf Hitler's armies have crushed France in just 6 weeks. Poland is gone. Denmark and Norway are under Nazi control. Belgium and the Netherlands have fallen like dominoes. On the map of Europe, one tiny country still sits untouched: Switzerland. But why? Why didn't Hitler roll his tanks across the Alps and wipe out this small neutral nation? After all, it was right in the middle of Europe. The answer is not as simple as neutrality. In fact, Hitler had plans to invade Switzerland. He even gave it a name: Operation Tannenbaum. The Wehrmacht drew up maps, calculated troop numbers, and knew it could be done in just a few days. So why did it never happen? First, the Swiss were ready to fight. Unlike other small nations, Switzerland had spent decades preparing. Every able-bodied man was trained, weapons were hidden across the mountains, and bunkers were dug deep into the Alps. The Swiss strategy was clear. If Germany invaded, they would blow up their own railways, tunnels, and bridges, making the country impossible to use. Hitler wanted Switzerland as a safe passage and banking hub, not a wasteland. Second, the terrain itself. The Alps are not just mountains, they're natural fortresses. Armies that looked unstoppable on flatlands would bleed and stall in narrow valleys. Even the Germans, with their blitzkrieg tactics, knew this would cost thousands of lives. Third, money. Switzerland's banks were vital for Nazi Germany. Billions in gold, foreign currency, and assets were stored in Swiss vaults. By leaving Switzerland independent, Hitler could move money secretly, buy resources, and bypass Allied economic pressure. Invading would destroy the very system he was using. And lastly, timing. When Germany was at its peak, Switzerland wasn't a priority. And when Germany was losing, it couldn't spare the men and weapons. By the time Hitler considered it seriously, it was already too late. So, Switzerland survived the war, not by chance, but by a mix of geography, preparation, and financial usefulness. But here's the real twist. Was Switzerland truly neutral, or was it quietly helping both sides to survive? That's a story for another time.